we decided to come to Hot Springs, Arkansas. I chose to come to this location for this project because for me, Hot Springs is home. This is where I grew up. This is where I spent all of my years from 0 to 18. And Hot Springs has a lot to offer, and I think I really took that for granted until I moved off to college, and I was like, man, I just miss home. And when I come back, I love seeing the mountains and the trees and the way the roads just wind through the town. To me, it's just beautiful, and I didn't realize that as much until I moved away, and now when I come back, I'm just like, everything is so pretty. So I texted Taylor and Maddie, and I was like, alright, like I've made my decision of these places that I'm going to go for this project, and one of them is Hot Springs, Arkansas. And I texted them because this is their home too, and I was like, who better to explore Hot Springs with than the people that also call this place home.
At first I was kind of scared just because, you know, you're just so out there and you just want to do everything, and I was like, but you know what, you gotta live on the edge, you just gotta go for it. And you know, you can never really expect how adventures are gonna go, but you know, you just gotta sit back and enjoy it. So the first time we came to Hot Springs, it was awesome, and we were gonna go hiking and kayaking and just walk downtown and go West Mountain, and then it started to rain.
It's just supposed to be a rainy day, and it's overcast, and we get out there, and literally as we get out there, even though our hopes are up that it'll be okay, downpour. Just a downpour.
So we just got to Lake Catherine, and it's pouring down rain, and the marina is closed. It says it's open, but it's closed. As we were getting to Lake Catherine, like we pulled up to the marina and we put the car in park, and as soon as we did that, it started pouring down rain. And you know, we still had hopes that maybe it would stop raining, so we ran to the marina, and they had closed early because of the rain.
And I'm thinking, oh no, this is not good. Not able to rent them, and we hop out there on the water anyway.
So we went kayaking anyway, and that was funny. It was definitely an experience.
Lake Catherine was an adventure for sure. So it was definitely raining whenever we went, and so we tried to go to the marina, and the marina was closed, even though we called and said it was going to be open. So that was a fun experience, but it didn't matter. We got our kayaks out in the water and had a good time anyways.
And then by the time we get ready to go hike, the rain has stopped, and there's a beautiful flowing waterfall that was just awesome to get to see.
The hike was really cool because we got to hike to the waterfall, and because it was raining intermittently, there weren't really many people out, so it was pretty much just us. And so that was cool.
It stopped raining for a little bit, and we went to the waterfall, and the waterfall was gorgeous. All the rains made it really, really pretty.
You know, we said rain check, we'll do the rest of everything next time, and so that was the first time.
The next time that we came to Hot Springs, so we are going to try and squeeze zip lining and paddleboarding into the same day, and we lost Maddie, but it's okay because she got a really cool job, so we're proud of her.
So today we got up and we're getting ready, and right as we're about to leave, it started raining again, and we're like, you know what, it's okay, we're still gonna go zip lining. And as we got there, it stopped raining, and we got to go zip lining, and because of the rain again, we were the only people out there, so we got a more personal experience, so it was really cool.
Alright, so our first couple lines here are simply just kind of bunny slopes. I like to call them the appetizer lines before the main course. So they kind of get your feet wet, kind of get you used to it. Then number 3 on are our big zip lines. We've got 12 of them here. So they range anywhere from about 25 or 30 feet off the ground to about 300 feet long. 200 to 300 is our shorter lines. Longer lines are going to be 600 to 800 feet here. So.
I think we're ready to get this show on the road. I think so too. Y'all ready? It's kind of underneath, so it's like a seat. You're gonna pull it down so it's not riding up too much. Good job.
You know, not that bad, like after the first 3 seconds. Feeling pretty good in my abilities to zip line. Yeah.
Fastest and the fastest, he said.
It's so fast that we can't even use proper grammar. There you go.
It was really fun. I had an incredible time. So after ziplining, we went to Ouachita Outdoor Outfitters and got some paddle boards. The guy that working was super awesome. He was just so knowledgeable about the products and really hooked us up.
Hot Springs is a hidden jewel. We're right here in the middle of the Ouachita Mountains. We've got all kinds of trails that surround this area. It's quiet enough, but we get pretty busy at times, obviously. Our spring, fall is definitely the time of year to visit in this area. Our lakes are beautiful. We've got Lake Ouachita, Lake Hamilton, Lake Catherine down below us here. All provide great kayaking, canoeing, backpacking, hiking, all kinds of good stuff.
So we go and we pick those up and got to talk to them for a little bit about where we should go. Because I was just going to go to a marina that I knew that I'd been to before, and he's like, well, maybe go here.
So then we got to go out to Lake Ouachita, and we actually went to the Crystal Springs entrance, and we got to go paddleboarding. And I guess because it was this time of the year, or maybe it was because it was raining this morning, there really weren't that many people out there either. So it was really awesome to just be out on the water, and it was beautiful. And all the clouds went away, and we had just this wonderful blue sky with just us on the water, so it was really cool.
And it was perfect. Nice little cove winding out to the main channel where we got some great views. Sat there, we just wanted to like stop and just enjoy it, but the wind was blowing the water, so like if you just stopped, like you were gonna float somewhere into shore or like out into the middle of the channel. So we tried to keep pushing and paddling around. We are out here on the water and it is freaking beautiful. So we're just kind of wondering, we're thinking this would be a really good spot for lunch, but we didn't bring the food with us. We heard there's a Subway out here somewhere floating on the water, so we're just wondering if they would deliver it to us.
Yeah, we're by Island 8.
Mm-hmm.
So if you deliver Subway, you know where to find it.
Please fall in.
I'll try. Probably paddleboarding. I would say paddleboarding is probably my favorite adventure, because I mean I used to go to Lake Ouachita all the time as a kid, but this was a completely different experience. It was just so peaceful, so calm, and it was just so awesome to just be out on the water, and like the weather was wonderful. It was just really beautiful.
So I think my favorite part about this trip is, well, it's not even really one location. It's just the fact that I got to come to a place that holds so many memories and explore some new things and some of the things I'd seen before, and do it with two of my very best friends. Like, there's no two better people you could have with you when you're going on an adventure. So. But yeah, if you're hitting up the Hot Springs area, I definitely recommend. Hot Springs is known for the beautiful mountains, the lakes, they've got great trails, so there's really so much to do in this area, and I recommend coming to check it out and hit up Ouachita Outdoors, just because they have the knowledge to tell you where you should go. Just talk to them and, you know, see all of this town that you can see, because it really is a little treasure.
So my first thought is to, you know, say the cliche thing and say, you know, home is where the heart is. But I mean, really, I mean, it's Hot Springs. I mean, it's here. My family is from here. My family, my mom's side of the family, you know, we all live on the same stretch of land. It's called Harmon Hill. And I mean, this is where I was born. This is where I was raised. I mean, I left for college, but now I'm back here for the time being. So, I mean, there's really nowhere else that I can call home.
Home for me is Hot Springs. I was born and raised here. Almost my entire family is here, and this will always pretty much be my home. My favorite thing about coming home is that even though I grew up here, it's always changing. This town is never the same. You can be gone for a day, a week, a month, a year, and you know, it's going to be completely different the next time you come back. There's always something to do. There's always people who want to go do something. The people here are awesome, and there's just so much to do here. I don't think people really realize like how much there is to do.
Okay, so, you know, after living in Jonesboro for 4 years, you have a whole new appreciation for the beauty that Hot Springs has. You know what I mean? You've got trees. You can see trees, and there are hills, and, you know, our little miniature mountains. And, you know, you're surrounded by all this beauty, and of course we have like 5 lakes around here, which is a whole new concept after living in Craighead, you know, living up there near Craighead for so long. And I don't know, I mean, I've got friends here, families here, you know, it's gorgeous, it's a beautiful town. You know, there's not as much to do here as in New York City, but I mean, it's home.